They returned home from airport quietly. No bickering, no teasing, just silence. Tong thought Jungkook was still being cold, but Jungkook wasn't agreeing. He was thinking all night. Tong's words kept echoing. So what if he is irresponsible now? He will be. I will not leave his side. I will make him responsible person. Jungkook lay awake, staring at the ceiling, care burning in his chest. The next morning, Tong walked into the kitchen expecting showers, dirty dishes, no food. Instead, he froze. Jungkook stood there in a clean shirt, hair neatly styled, making breakfast. Tong confused her. What are you doing? Jungkook quiet, eyes down. Feeding my husband? Tong blinked, stunned. Jungkook placed the plate in front of him, toast, egg, smoothie, neatly arranged. Then he spoke. I don't want you to ever feel embarrassed because of me. I want to change. I want to work on, take responsibility, not because Grandpa wants it, but because you deserve a husband who can protect you. Tong's heart skipped, eyes widening. The spoon he was holding dropped. Why? Why so sudden? Jungkook looked directly into his eyes. Because when that life cut said he could take you, I realized it. I never want to lose you. Tong swallowed. His bratty boy was finally growing up. But Tong wouldn't show his emotion. He folded his arms, trying to look unimpressed. Tong, so now you will listen to everything I say? Shankar stepped closer confidently. If it makes me better for you, yes. Tong had to look away or he were made on the spot, but he mumbled, fine. Since you want to be responsible, you are coming with me to the company today. Jungkook nodded immediately. No complaints, no rolling eyes. Tong raised a brow. Wow, you really changed. Jungkook smiled silently. I'm trying to be someone worthy of calling you my husband. Tong cheeks quietly turned pink. He cleared his throat. Eat, we are getting late. But under the table, his foot gently tapped Jungkook's, and for the first time, Jungkook didn't argue. He smiled. Elevator door opened. Tong walks out in a sharp suit but cold boss face on. Jungkook followed behind, shirt tucked, hair styled, surprisingly well behaved. Staff began whispering, oh my god, the boss bought his husband today. He is so handsome. Is he joining the company? They look like a power couple. Tong doesn't react, but Jungkook heard everything. Looks proud. Inside Tong cabin, he hands Jungkook files. Tong, strict. Read this. Learn the basics. No complaints. Jungkook sits properly, obeying. Yes, sir. Tong raised a brow. He was expecting no backtalk for us. Jungkook listened. Talk notes. Doesn't flirt. Doesn't roll his eyes. Actually learns. During the break, Jungkook finally asked, how do you know all this? You explain like a real businessman. Tong takes a sip of his coffee, casual. Because our family runs the business. Jungkook phrases, what? Then why did you kidnap me and force this marriage for money? Tong slowly walks toward him. Jungkook gulped. Tong sits right on his lap, confidently, hand on Jungkook's shoulder. Their faces just inches apart. You will understand the reason soon. He leaned closer. Jungkook's face stopped, lips almost touching. Tong whispers at his ear, and when you do, you will know it was never about money. He pulls away with a wink. Jungkook sits there, stunned, heart racing like crazy. Jungkook muttering to himself, he is gonna be the death of me. Tong turns back to work like nothing happened. After that, in the boardroom meeting, the boardroom doors open. Tong walks in confidently, leading the way. Jungkook followed behind him. Sit, perfect, eyes sharp, completely different from the Brad he used to be. Sherwood whispered, isn't any Sherman's grandson-in-law? He looks so grown up now. Prince John is taking responsibility, finally. Tong placed a file in front of Jungkook's hand. Don't be nervous. Speak with confidence. Jungkook nodded and he nails his presentation. Clear voice, confident answer, zero mistakes. Everyone clapped. Tong inside a proud smile. They got to the company cafe afterward. A female employee walks over, far too flirty. Employee, twirling hair. Mr. John, you are amazing. May I have your number? We could study business together. Jungkook awkwardly scratches his neck. I actually. Before he could finish, Tong slams his palm on the table. Everyone froze. Tong stand leaning over Jungkook as he was. He is taken, so back off. The girl stumbled away terrible. Jungkook looks up at Tong stunned. Tai, you're jealous? Tong glares. No, I'm just not like sharing things that is mine. Jungkook scared, liking the possessiveness. Tong drags Jungkook by his thigh, shows the door shut with his foot. Jungkook, they what? Tong pushes him against the desk hard. His voice a low growl. First, you shows up all handsome, then you act confident in the meeting. Now girls are flirting with you. He gripped Jungkook tighter, pulling him nose to nose. Do you want me to lose my mind? Jungkook grabbed Tong's waist. Maybe I do. That's it. Tong limps up, sitting on Jungkook's work desk, pulls Jungkook between his knees and crashes their lips together. Jungkook, it's not gentle, it's heated, first, wild. Jungkook's hand cubed Tong's jaw, kissing back stronger. Papers scattering off the table. Tong gasped between kisses. Tong, you are mine. Jungkook's breath gong. Love touches Tong's lips. Then keep me. They don't stop. Fire growing, tempers and heart both losing control. They pull apart only when someone knocks on the door, both breathing heavily. Assistant from outside. Mr. John, meeting in 5 minutes. Jungkook clears his throat, fixing his hair. Tong makes whispering. Focus in the meeting. I'll finishing you later. Jungkook ears turn it red. Jungkook muttering. I'm so doomed. 3 months later, responsible CEO Jungkook. It's late. The entire company floor is empty, except Jungkook still working. His phone rings. Jin Young calling. Jungkook saw and answered. Young, what's up? Jin dramatic as always. What's up? You tell me. 3 months you vanished. Are we a past life now? Jungkook rubbing his temple. I didn't vanish. I'm just busy. Jin, busy? With what? You suddenly became the CEO on the earth. Jungkook, I'm handling business properly. I have a family now. Tong depends on me. There's a pause on Jin's side. Jin softening. Oh, you really changed it, John. Jungkook doesn't reply and a tiny, proud smile appears. Then Jin goes back to whining. Jin, but listen, Namjoon Yoongi and I miss you. Come to the casino tonight. Just for a while, Jungkook. No, Young. I still have pending files. Jin, begging. One night only. We promise. We won't drag you into trouble. No drinking, no showers. Just come, say hi. Jungkook sighed heavily, struggling. He glances at Tong picture on his phone wallpaper. Thai smiles badly. Jungkook quietly. Fine. But I'm not staying long. Jin cheering. Yes, hurry. Before we die from missing you. Jungkook hangs up, packs his thing and exits the office. On the drive to the casino, he thinks, I worked hard. I changed it. A short break wouldn't hurt. He feels strange excitement, like his old rebellious self peeking out again, but also guilt. He touched his wedding ring, murmuring, Tongo, I will be back before you even notice. The loud music, glittering light, and the clicking glasses followed Jungkook back into the world he thought he would outgrown. As soon as he entered, Jane stood up dramatically. Look, who finally remembered this poor friend exists? Hoseok, our married man is here. How is life with wifey? Namjoon laughing. Do you still cry when he doesn't kiss you goodnight? Jungkook scoffed, rolling his eyes as the boys attached him with back slap and playful punches. Jungkook, I am not married. Jin. Yeah, we know. Hoseok smug. But in the shade? Jungkook, shut up. They laughed together. They dragged into the table cards, chips, and expensive alcohol already laid out. Jungkook sat down, losing his tie a bit. Shit. One game, one drink. If you win, you drink because you are happy. If you lose, you drink because you are sad. Jungkook, that's the dumbest logic. Hoseok, it's casino logic. A waiter placed the glass in front of him. Namjoon, come on, Cook. Same old night, just a bit of chance. Jungkook excelling. Fine, one game. But one game turned it another. One drink became two, then three. And Jungkook competitive side, the wild rebellious side, Tong had tried so hard to calm, slowly wakes up again. He laughed louder, his eyes burned with recklessness. Jungkook yelling to the dealer. Again, he didn't notice the time, didn't notice how many drinks he had drawn in, didn't notice how his phone kept flashing with unread messages. Before he knew it, the casino clock behind the bar changed 12 a.m. midnight. The hour when trouble usually began. Tong sat on the couch, arm folded tight, staring at the clock. 10:30 p.m., 11 p.m., 11:30 p.m. He dialed Jungkook again. The number you are trying to reach. He tried to office line. No answer. His heartbeat began pounding with irritation and fear. Jungkook never ignored his calls. Not anymore. Tong murmuring, "Where the hell are you?" He stood up, pacing, his mind flipping to the one place Jungkook once lived for: casino, gambling, drinking, shows. Tong jaw tightened. So this is what extra work looks like now? He grabbed his jacket, shoved his phone in his pocket, and slammed the door behind him. Tong started his car. Tong's fingers gripping the wheel, knuckles turning white. Tong, furious, whispered, "I trusted you. I believed you changed. And this is what you do?" Every red light felt like a personal attack. His heart wasn't just angry, it was breaking. The building growing with neon light and loud music leading into the street. Tong's eyes darkened. He stepped inside, confident, deadly calm. Each step, expressive, grew louder. People turned their head, recognizing Jeon Thong, the current heart of the Jeon Empire. He scanned the room and then he found him. Jungkook laughing, heart drunk, surrendered by friends, gambling like old time. Tong's heart twitched painfully. "You promised me." He took a deep breath. Jungkook's friend burst into laughter around the poker table. Shin, look at him, Mr. Responsible, finally escaping his husband Kesh. Namjoon, yeah, 3 months married and already a domestic puppy. Jungkook, already lost in the fifth drink, threw his head back and laughed loudly, cheeks flushing red. Jungkook drunkenly, yeah, I am not tired down. I am just busy with love and business. His words were slurred, but his smile was bright, too bright. Suddenly, a bored girl from the casino walked over, smirking. Girl, oh, come on, one drink with me, weren't her handsome? She placed her hand on his shoulder and tried to climb onto his lap, but Jungkook blinked slowly, then gently pushed her away with a clumsy hand. Jungkook hiccuping, pouting. No, I have a husband. He is very angry and very possessive. If he sees you touching me, he leaned forward, whispering loudly, like it was a big secret. He will rip you apart. He will turn you into sushi. His friends laughed at his goofy threat. The girl stepped back, confused. Tong's just a smile quickly spreading on his lips. He had come expecting betrayal, showers, irresponsibility, but instead he saw Jungkook drunk, silly, yet still loyal, still declaring to the world that he had a husband, still refusing to touch from another race. Tong's lips softened a tiny smile as he couldn't hide. Idiot, even like this, he only belongs to me. His anger didn't disappear, but his heart isn't. At least Jungkook still remembered him, still protected what was theirs. Tong took a slow breath and stepped forward. Time to take his husband home. Tong marched right up to the gambling table, arm crossed, eyes burning. Jungkook looked up slowly, blinking through his drunken dress. His friends, who were laughing just a second ago, froze. Tong tapped a wooden stick in his hand against his palm. Tong, deadly calm. Will you come home yourself or should I drag you? Jungkook immediately tried to stand like an obedient child, reaching for his partner, but Namjoon grabbed his arm. Jin held his one side. Yoongi stood between them and Tong. Namjoon, you can't just detain him like this. Jin, yeah, if you want to take him with first. Tong eyes stretched. What? Yoongi leaned forward with a drunken grin. You got a drink, brother-in-law. That's the rule. Tong exhaled sharply. I don't drink. I am here to take my husband. That's it. Jungkook on the verge of tears stretched his arms toward Tong. Thai, take me home. Tong stepped forward, but again his friends restrained Jungkook. He glares at them. Are you serious? Holding him hostage? Jin raised the glass. Come on, show us that famous strength of yours, Cook. Cook said, you are super strong. Let's see it. Tong gave Jungkook a low, deadly look. What nonsense have you been dragging about? Hyungi, one glass for one wrong answer. Or if you can't handle drink, mop the floor with your jacket. Dong, what the hell? Namjoon irritated, grinning. He said you could handle anything, especially drinks and game, so prove it. Tong sighed, rolling his eyes. This was ridiculous, immature, annoying, but arguing with Chung was pointless. He clenched his jaw, sat down in the empty chair beside Jungkook, and slammed his stick on the floor. Tong, fine, I will play. Hyungi cheered. Jin and Namjoon exchanged a smirk. Jungkook just smiled dreamily at Tong, whispering, "My husband is the strongest." And the game began. Question 1 wrong. Tong tossed back the shot with a sharp hiss. Question 2 wrong again. Another shot. His cheeks formed vision slightly flashy. Namjoon poured it. Third drink. One more mistake, brother-in-law. Tong stares at the glass. If he got drunk, who will take Jungkook home? He couldn't risk it. He placed the glass down firmly. Tong, fine, I'll lose. I will mop the floor with my jacket. He stood, sliding out his blazer with slow, fluid movement. The room faced silent as the fabric slipped off his shoulder. His smooth collarbone glowing under the neon light. The lace strap exposed the soft skin of his arm. His nightwear clung delicately against him. Jin blinked. Namjoon's mouth fell open. Yoongi choked on his string. Tong smirked dramatically, lifting the jacket like he was about to drop it. But Jungkook shot up. His hair fell back with a loud crash. He rushed to Tong, grabbing the jacket out of his hand, pulling it around him, covering him clumsily but desperately. Jungkook protectively slurring, "No, no one says you like that. Look away, all of you." He stood like human shield in front of Tong. His friends quietly spun around in fear. Tong's smirk softened into a surprised smile. Wow, such a jealous husband. Jungkook held the jacket in tightly, glaring at everyone. Mine, only mine, I sobbed. Tong bit his lip, amused and secretly touched. He leaned forward, whispering into Tong's ear, "If you didn't want others looking, maybe you shouldn't have forced me into this stupid game." Jungkook bowed, drinking in the sight of him now that he was covered, drunken, but fire sleep protective, but his voice dropped. "You are too pretty. It's dangerous." Tong chuckled softly and slipped his hand into Jungkook's. "Tong, let's go home, okay?" Tong tugged Jungkook to leave, but Yoongi, Jin, and Namjoon blocked the way like human fall. Drunk, bold, "You can't just take him. We are having fun." Tong, deadly calm, "Move, Jin, teasing time. Or what? You will stare us to death?" Tong raised a brow then. He gave Jungkook time and engaged him into a deep, breathtaking kiss. A possessive, sloppy, dominant kiss right in front of his friends. Jungkook melted instantly, arm around Tae's waist, winning into the mouth. Tong pulled back with a smirk, Jungkook panting, "He is mine, and I don't share my husband." The three friends stared, speechless. They quietly moved aside. As they stepped outside, Jungkook suddenly stopped. He scooped Tong up in his arms. "Tong, Jungkook, what are you doing?" Jungkook drunk pout. "Husband is tired. Husband deserves royal treatment." Tong eyes widened as Jungkook carried him bridal style through the casino entrance. Girls nearly screamed, "Oh my god, they are so cute!" Guys gurgled in jealousy. Tong whispered, flustered, "Put me down, idiot." Jungkook, "No, you are my prince, and your feet shall not touch dirty ground." Tong heart contained breath. In the taxi, Jungkook refused to sit properly. He slid close and dropped his head on Tae's shoulder. Then his arm wrapped around Tae's waist tightly, Jungkook mumbling like a baby, "Don't leave me." Tong froze. "Why would I leave you?" Jungkook shut his eyes, voice trembling. "Because I am not good enough at, but I am trying, because you deserve someone perfect." Tong's eyes softened. His hand gently stroking Jungkook's hair. "You are mine, even if you are imperfect, even if you are annoying." Jungkook smiled lazily and kissed Tae's shoulder. "Good, because I only want you." Tong's heart shook. He kissed Jungkook's forehead, slowly and gently. "Trevor, you two are adorable. Remind me of my honeymoon." Tong smirking. You should see us when we fight. They reached home. Jungkook stayed clenching. Tae tried to detach him, but Jungkook held tighter. Jungkook, mind Tae, sleep with me, please. Tong blushes, but hide it with a scope. Fine, just sleeping. Jungkook snuggled closer. Just sleeping for now. Tong flickers his forehead. Spoiled drunken brat. Morning light, messy bed, two idiots tangled up like the whole romance novel. Shankar grew awake, head pounding. He tried to move his arm, but something soft and warm was laying on top of him. Blink, blink, tongue on his chest, leg thrown between his thighs, face tucked into Shankuk's neck, and the roast, or best part, tongue, hand was under Shankuk's shirt, palm resting right on his abs, finger brushing dangerously low. Shankuk's eyes went wide, Shankuk whispering to himself, "Oh no, why is he touching there?" He could bend loudly, tongue shifted in sleep, lips brushing Shankuk's collarbone. Shankuk froze like a statue, his face turned bright red, ears burning. Shankuk, panicking, whispered, "Control yourself. He is just sleeping, not trying to kill you with skinship." Tongue wiggled even closer, a sleepy hum escaping his throat. Shankuk's heart exploded. He tried to move Tai's hand away, but Tai tightened his grip, fingers sliding lowered. Shankuk choking on the air. No, no, that area is off limit. Tong finally opened his sleepy eyes. Still half dazed, he looked at their position. There at Shankuk's straight face, a slow, embarrassment spread on Tong's lips. Husky morning voice. "Good morning, husband. Enjoying the view?" Shankuk malfunctioning. Your hand, Tong innocent level 0. Teasing level 1000. He teased Shankuk app with a finger. So firm. Working out lately? Or is this just for me? Shankuk speaking. Yes, squealed. And grabbed Tai's wrist. "Stop touching me like that." Tong leaned down, lips inches from his. "You didn't seem to mind last night when you were clenching to me." Shankuk's eyes widened in horror. I did what?" Tong chuckled and rolled up, stretching like a cat. "You could lead me then whole night, arms around my waist, face buried in my chest." Adorable. Shankuk covered his face with both hands, dying inside. "I hate alcohol." Tong smirked, leaning closer again. "But I love drunk Shankuk." Shankuk's heart went boom again. Tong winked and walked toward the bathroom, hips swaying, just to torture him. Before closing the door, Tai turned it back. "And tonight, I want my cuddling partner again." Door shut. Shankuk flopped back on the bed, pillow over his face. "Why is my husband so hot? This is torture."
The grand hall was filled with flashing cameras, reporters, and all the top shareholders sitting in the front row. Tonight Jeon Jungkook was being officially announced as the CEO of Jeon Enterprises. Everyone held their breath as the chairman, Jungkook's grandfather, stood at the podium. "Chairman Jeon, today I am proud. More proud than any day in my entire life." I turned toward Jungkook with teary eyes. "My grandson, who once hated business, who once ran from responsibility. Today, he stands here not as a boy, but as a man worthy of leading this empire." Jungkook swallowed hard, trying to remain strong. "Chairman Jeon," his father said he could do nothing, that he was a spoiled brat with no future. A heavy silence fell. The chairman lifted Jungkook's hand up high. But he proved everyone wrong, especially that man who abandoned him. "John Jungkook, my pride." Applause roared through the hall. Journalists stood up, clapping. Shareholders nodded with respect. Taehyung, sitting in the front row, smiled, so bright, so full of love and pride. His eyes slightly watery. Jungkook stepped up to the microphone. He took a deep breath. "I used to think responsibility was a burden. Today, I understand it is love." His eyes discreetly shifted to Taehyung. "I am who I am today because someone believed in me, guided me, and stayed by my side when I was lost. Taehyung's heart clenched. Jungkook continued, Grandpa, thank you for trusting in me. And, Taehyung, thank you for changing me. The hall erupted again. Cameras flashed. Pride. Power. Love. The chairman pulled Jungkook into a hug, strong and full of relief. Chairman Jung, whispering, Your father will regret everything. You are a true Jung. Jungkook nodded, a single tear escaping. Taehyung stood up and clapped the loudest, eyes shining only for Jungkook. Jungkook looked at him again. His silent vow, this time I will protect what's mine.
Jungkook and Grandpa were still in the cabin when the door suddenly opened. Taeyong stepped inside, eyes already glistening with tears. Before Jungkook could react, Taeyong rushed forward and wrapped his arms around him. Taeyong, soft, trembling voice, Congratulations, Jungkook. I'm so proud of you. Jungkook smiled and hugged him back, but the joy in his chest slowly shifted into worry. Those weren't just happy tears, they were pain, sorrow. Taeyong suddenly turned to Grandpa, bowing respectfully before hugging him too. My work is done, Grandpa. Now, please allow me to leave. Jungkook's heart dropped. He immediately grabbed Taeyong's wrist, turning him around forcefully. Leave? Leave where? His voice cracked. Taeyong, what work are you talking about? Taeyong kept his eyes lowered, tears falling. Cook, my work is done already. I have to go. Grip tightened as fear flooding him. Look at me. He shook Taeyong's shoulder, voice breaking. Where the hell are you going? And what work? Grandpa stepped forward, placing his calm hand on Jungkook's back. Cook, don't panic. Taeyong is not an ordinary person. Jungkook froze. Grandpa continued. He is the second heir of Jeon Kim family, brother of your friend Kim Seokjun, son of Kim Hanso. Jungkook's eyes widened in pure shock. His grip loosened as he stared at Taeyong. Taeyong, is that true? Taeyong slowly nodded without looking up. The room fell silent until Jungkook spoke again, voice trembling with confusion. Jungkook, then why did he kidnap me? Grandpa took a deep breath, eyes softening with a seriousness Jungkook had never seen. Because I asked him to kidnap you. Jungkook stumbled back a step, disbelief filling his eyes. Grandpa, why? Why did you ask him to do that? To kidnap me? Grandpa looked at him with the heavy sigh. Because you were rebellious, Jungkook, out of control. No one could handle you anymore. Jungkook clenched his fist because deep inside he knew that part was true. Grandpa continued, and then I met Taeyong, Jin's brother, who had just returned from abroad, sharp, mature, a bit of brat, just like you. A gentle chuckle escaped him. I found him to be the only one capable of handling you. Jungkook's eyes flickered toward Taeyong, who was looking at the floor, trembling slightly. Grandpa walked closer, putting a proud hand on Taeyong's shoulder. I asked him for help to bring you back to the right path. After I had told him everything about you, he agreed. Jungkook begged Grandpa. Then we planned everything from kidnapping you to marrying you to turn you from the rebellious troublemaker into a responsible one. He gave Jungkook a proud smile, and see, it worked. You are the most responsible grandson now. Jungkook grabbed Taeyong's wrist, spinning him around, their chests nearly colliding, tears gleaming in both of their eyes. Are you really leaving me? Taeyong's throat tightened, but he forced the words out. I don't have any other way left. My work is done. I should leave now. Jungkook's heart clenched. So the work was everything to you? What about my feelings? Taeyong froze, eyes widening. What feelings are you talking about? Jungkook stepped closer, breaths bursting. Taeyong's lips. I feel in love with you, Tae. What about that? Taeyong's eyes trembled, shocked, vulnerable. A step closer, their nose brushed. Taeyong whispered, nearly audible. Do you really love me? Jungkook's answer came like a vow. Should I prove it? Taeyong lost in his confusion, nodded slowly, completely spellbound. Jungkook kept his face, thumb gently wiping the tear. He leaned in slowly at first, letting the Anticipation made their breaths together. Their lips touched. It wasn't rushed. It wasn't wild. It was full of all the love Jungkook had held inside. Tong's finger clutching Jungkook's blazer as if afraid he would disappear. Jungkook pulled him closer by his waist, closing the very distance between them. The kiss deepened, sob gasps, shuddered, tears mixing. Jungkook tilted his head, savoring every second, pouring in every fear, every longing, every unspoken "Don't leave me." Tong kissed back desperately, finally letting himself feel what he had been buried when they parted for his pressed together, both breathing unevenly. Jungkook whispered, lips brushing Tong's. "You are not going anywhere, not without me." Their breaths were still tangled, lips swollen from the kiss. Tong tried to look away, but Jungkook gently held his chin, forcing their eyes to meet. Tell me the truth. Do you love me too?" Tong's composure finally broke. His voice came out like a whisper that had been trapped for months. I didn't want to fall for you. It wasn't part of a plan. But every day you changed and I changed with you. More tears fell, this time out of love, not guilty. Tong continued, voice shaking. You become the reason I smile every morning, Jungkook. The reason I feed it every night. He clutched Jungkook's shirt tightly. I feel in love with you too, so much that it scares me. Jungkook's eyes widened with pure joy, a soft love escaping his trembling lips. Then why leave me? Tong swallowed hard because this relationship started as a lie. I was scared that one day the truth come out, you would stop loving me. Jungkook shook his head, pulling Tong into a fire hug. Lies didn't change what we built. We made something real. You made me bitter. You made me yours. Tong breathed shakily against his chest, allowing himself to believe those words. Meanwhile, from the corner, Grandpa stood there quietly watching them. He didn't interrupt, didn't scold. He only smiled, proud and relieved. Grandpa thinking, finally, not out of force, but out of love. He wiped a happy tear and whispered to himself, my boys found each other. Then with a satisfied nod, he turned it away, giving them privacy. Jungkook gently lifted Tong's face again. From today, no more leaving, no more lies. Stay beside me, Tae, as my husband, because I love you. Tong nodded, smiling through tears. I will stay, not because of the deal, but because my heart shows you. Jungkook sealed the promise with a soft kiss to Tong's forehead, whispering, you are mine and I am yours.